Good evening. First tonight, officers off the force and some facing charges from a handful of sweeping internal investigations after Baton Rouge police caught cops breaking the law.
One of the most shocking cases is one we have been investigating now for months. An officer accused of selling department secrets to a drug dealer, but that is not all tonight. A network of spies asked to track the police chief amid an internal strife between top brass and the rank and file. Andy Johnson live in the newsroom tonight breaking down this big mess.
Michael, Sylvia, it is quite a big mess. 4 different officers were or are being investigated for criminal activities ranging from stealing from Walmart to leaking information to people being investigated. Richmond Barrow was once a Baton Rouge police officer tasked with enforcing the law. But he's in police custody for breaking the law. The WBRZ investigative unit exposed Barrow after sources confirmed he had a cozy relationship with a drug dealer. But WBRZ learned today Barrow was under investigation for several things, including letting people view police body cam footage and more.
To have shared investigative and surveillance reports with a subject arrested in a felony case, photographed a police database system that contains sensitive information regarding a shooting, offered to inform a subject who is under investigation for drug distribution of the identity of the confidential informant used in the case for the exchange of money.
Barrow is also accused of sharing pictures of an arrestee with friends and family and alerted people of several high-risk warrants involving drug dealers.
No.
Chief, WBRZ learned moments ago the alleged drug dealer that blew the whistle on Officer Barrow had his bond significantly reduced today. Was that part of the deal you guys worked out?
I'm not going to comment on any ongoing investigations concerning that.
Another thing that came up during the briefing was a Baton Rouge police officer that made attempts to set the chief up.
Comments were made that if they were to see the chief visiting a certain social establishment, to call and notify him so that an arrest or traffic stop can be made on the chief.
But that officer was not arrested because the other officers did not participate in his plans. But another officer who was arrested was Wade Hill. Police opened an internal investigation on Hill after a female victim said he handcuffed her, put her in the back of his car, and took her to his home.
There, the still handcuffed victim was transferred from the marked police cruiser to Mr. Hill's personal vehicle.
Deputy Chief Daniels said Hill took the victim to other places, and she said he touched her butt and made sexual comments towards her before bringing her to an empty apartment, which was Hill's.
While in the apartment, the victim stated that Mr. Hill masturbated in front of her before the two left the residence.
He then dropped her off at a nearby business. It was also revealed an 11-year police veteran was fired last week after he was arrested in a Denham Springs Walmart for swapping price tags on expensive items for cheaper ones. That officer was Billy Mattingly. Michael, Sylvia.